Welcome to SDA Rising Academy. Today we are going to start with math subject. Okay, and as you're going to as you're seeing on screen, whatever topic we are going to study. So before going to topic, we will discuss few important things. First thing is that from tomorrow, live lectures will be there. Okay, whatever schedule we were following till date, we were conducting these meetings through Zoom app, right? And from tomorrow, we are going to go live lectures. Whatever rules are there regarding live lecture, you will get message in our app. Okay, till tomorrow's this time you will get message regarding live app, whatever rules are to be followed. This is first instruction. Secondly, the lectures or videos or whatever lectures you are attending, these were demo lectures, right? You are whatever you want to know regarding this SDA, we were showing you demo lectures. But now this is kind request for you as well as your parents. You're going to confirm your admission. Unless and until you confirm your admission, you will not be able to continue with us. Okay, if you are interested, if you want to continue with the SDA, you are supposed to confirm your admission. So this is your duty, or if parents are near to you, it's kind request to parents also, please confirm your admission. Thirdly, some schools have started from Monday, and some schools are going to start from coming Monday, that is 22nd of November. So for those students, if you can inform your friends that already we have started from 2-3 days lectures, please inform your friends so you will not miss these lectures. Okay, so these were some few instructions. From tomorrow we are going to go live. Regarding message you will get in your chat box or in your mobile, and you have to tell your friends also that lectures are going, you have to join them. And main thing is that now you have to confirm your admissions. If you will not confirm your admission, no more you will able to join with us. Okay, so let us come back to our topic. Today's our subject is maths. Okay, and in that we are going to see our next topic, that is even odd numbers. It means even number also we will see odd numbers also. Okay, after even odd numbers we are going to see prime numbers, we are going to see twins numbers, we are going to see co-prime and composite number. Yes, see live, you have already one option in app, live lectures. Okay, just click it and we will start with our lecture. Okay, whatever rules are there, important information regarding that you will get. Do not worry for that. Till tomorrow this time you will get all information regarding live lecture. Okay, so don't worry for live lecture now. Take that point out of your mind. Come back to our topic. Let us come back to our topic. So today we have started with math subject, and our topic is even numbers, odd numbers, prime, twin primes, co-prime, composite number. Now if you see the topic name, so many concepts are together. You'll think that, right? But unless and until one concept is clear, we are not able to go for next concept. So whatever even, odd, prime, co-prime, twin primes, composite, these all numbers are related to each other, and that's why All numbers will come under this topic. Okay, so we'll start now. See, if you miss one rule, you're missing whole topic. So first duty is that understand each and every rule. Unless and until you understand rules, you will not be able to solve problems. Okay, so make this very clear that you are getting each and every rule. So now we will start. First, I will explain you what is meant by even number. And what is meant by odd number. Okay, regarding even number, again two rules. Remember any one and understand both. Okay, you have to get both the rules and you can follow any one of them. So now I will tell you definition of even number. The numbers which are completely divided by 2. This is one, first rule. The numbers which are completely divided by 2, that numbers are called as even numbers. Or second wise, how you will remember? Or the numbers which have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 on its unit place is called as the even number. Those students who are knowing even and odd, well and good, wait for others. Those who are not knowing, you will concentrate in lecture. Okay, so those students who are knowing, please wait. Those who are not knowing, you have to concentrate. So even number, two ways are there to remember. The number which is completely divided by 2 is called as even number, or the number which has 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 on its unit place is called as even number. Okay, so many examples are there. 34, 32, 40, 42, 34, 56, 98 and 3 digits also. Okay, long list is there of even numbers. If you see all the numbers 40, 42, 34, 56, 40, 98, these all numbers are completely divided by 2, or see the unit place 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so these numbers are known as the even numbers. Now next point is odd numbers. Odd numbers are opposite to even numbers. Odd numbers are opposite to even numbers. Opposite means the numbers which are not divided by, yes Sanskriti, good evening beta, continue now. The numbers which are not divided by 2. Okay, one concept I have told you. The numbers which are not divided by 2 are called as odd numbers. Or second definition, the number which have 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 on its ones place is known as the odd numbers. Okay, both definition I have told. I hope so both definition are cleared. Okay. The numbers which are not completely divided by 2 is called odd numbers, or the number which have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 on its ones place, that number is called as the odd number. Okay. Any difficulty? Any difficulty? Right now you ask me. Unless and until you understand even and odd number, you are not going to get the next topic. Okay, we will continue. I hope so, no difficulty. See, okay, and whole numbers, natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they increases by 1. Okay, or the difference is 1. If we take odd number or even number, if we take consecutive odd number or even number. Now, what is mean by consecutive? Consecutive means sequence wise. Sequence means if we go for even number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, so on. This is sequence of even number. Okay. This sequence is only called as the consecutive even numbers. Now, if we take consecutive even number or if we take consecutive odd number, the difference will be always of 2. The difference will be always of 2. See, 4 minus 2, 2. 6 minus 4, 2. 8 minus 6, 2. 10 minus 8, 2. 12 minus 10, 2. 14 minus 12, 2. Go on. Consecutive even number or even odd number. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. 3 minus 1, 2. 5 minus 3, 2. 7 minus 5, 2. 9 minus 7, 2. Okay. What I want to tell you is that if you take consecutive even number or odd number, consecutive means serial wise, difference will be always of 2. Okay. Few things we are supposed to add. Sum, S-U-M, sum means addition. Okay. Subtraction, means difference. Okay. And product, means multiplication. Why I'm telling you this? Addition means sum, subtraction means difference, multiplication means products. One and same, right? Why I'm telling you? Because if you read rules of even and odd number or after 8th standard, generally we do not use the word addition, subtraction, multiplication. Instead of this, the words which are used are sum, then difference and product. Okay. Now, after this, I'm going to tell you few rules. That time also, I will not say addition or subtraction or multiplication. The words which will be used, that will be sum, that will be Sanskrit. See, you have to check range from your side also. Okay. So now you are going to use the word sum, difference, product. Okay. Continue. Now we are going to take three numbers, three odd numbers or three even numbers. Okay. If we take three odd consecutive numbers or three even consecutive numbers, I'll take example. Even number 2, 4, 6. Is it right? See, 2, 4, 6 consecutive even number. The difference between, see what I am telling you, the difference between greatest number and smallest number will be always 4. First rule regarding even and odd number. First rule we are discussing. If we take consecutive three odd numbers or even numbers, the difference between greatest number and smallest number is always 4. For example, 2, 4, 6. Consecutive even number. Greatest number 6. Smallest number 2. Difference means subtraction. Answer will be 4. You can try on other examples also. So I have taken even number. Let us take odd number now. 1, 3, 5. See, 1, 3, 5 consecutive odd numbers. 5 greatest number. Difference means subtraction. Smallest is 1. 5 minus 1, it will be 4. Clear? Any difficulty? You will ask me. Yes, Riddhi, it is applicable only for three consecutive even number or odd number. This is first rule. Okay? Is it okay? Okay. So now let us go to further rules. We will see further rules. Okay? If we do addition of even two numbers, any two numbers, addition of even any two numbers, answer will be even number only. Answer will be even number only. See, addition of any two even numbers. 4 is even number. This is rules, huh? You have to remember. Yes, read the right. Plus any number you can take 10, even number. So answer is 14, which is divisible by 2, or at one's place 4 is there. It means it will be even number. Right? Okay. Now, let us try addition for odd number also. 1 is odd number. 5 is odd number. 5 plus 1, 6. So addition is even. In case of addition, see, in case of addition, answer is even only, anytime. Whether you add even, whether you add odd. Okay? Rule, this is rules. Why we are discussing? Because while solving problem, you are not going to solve each and every problem. Just see it is odd, even. See whether it is which operation is going on: addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, and final answer. Got it? So for addition, if we add even number with even number, answer is always even. If we add odd number with odd number, answer will be even. Regarding subtraction, addition part is over. Rule for addition is over. Regarding subtraction, Let us see now what happened to subtraction. Even, subtraction means difference with even. Okay, see, 10 minus 6. Answer will be 10 minus 6, it will be 4. It is even only. Okay. Let us go for odd numbers. 7 minus any number you can tell, 5, 3, 1, any number. Odd minus odd. Answer is even. See, easy to remember, huh, now? Easy to remember. For addition, see, even, addition. Odd, even. Everywhere it is even. But after this rule is going to change, wait for some time. Okay. So got for addition and for subtraction, even, odd, everywhere it is even only. 2 rules over, right? This is easy to remember. Let us go for product now. Product means multiplication. Okay. See, 2 multiplied by 4. Even number, answer will be 8. This is also even, right? But now see for odd. 3 odd number multiplied by 5 odd number, and first time the answer is also odd. Okay. First time. See, if we see other answers from right from addition. Addition, everywhere it was even. For subtraction, that is difference, everywhere it was even. But this is multiplication. If we multiply odd number by odd number, answer will be odd only. Okay. So now sum is over, difference is over, product is over. Let us go for division. Okay. 18 is even number, right? 3 is odd number. So answer is again even. How we will explain this? If we divide even number by odd number, then answer is the even number. But if we divide the odd number by odd number, then the answer is odd. Okay. Now view all the rules properly and see. See what difference I want to tell you is that only multiplication of odd number, odd with odd, multiplication of odd numbers and division of odd numbers, answer is odd. Rest other all things is even, whether the numbers are odd, whether the numbers are even. Okay. So if you get jumble, finally you have to remember this rule. What rule you are going to remember? Product and division of odd numbers is odd. In other all cases, whatever the operation is, whether subtraction, whether addition of even or odd number, answer will be even only. Okay, these are only two exceptional cases. If both the numbers are odd and operation is multiplication or division, answer will be odd only. Okay, ask difficulties. If you do not have any difficulty, please tell me that we do not have any difficulty. Pratik, Riddhi, Tanvi, Sanskriti, any difficulty? More? Any difficulty? Please let me know so that I can repeat that point. Naneshwari, no difficulty. Okay, good. Riddhi, difficulty. Pratik, Tanvi, difficulty. Sanskriti. Shall we go for next rule then? Okay, hopefully there is no difficulty. So let us come back to name of our topic. What was it? It was see, what was it? Okay, Samruddhi, sorry. Samruddhi. See, what was it? Even number, odd numbers, right? So we are finished with these 2 points. We have finished with even number and we have finished with odd number. Now we'll see prime numbers. Okay. I think yesterday or day before yesterday we have discussed little regarding prime numbers, but still now we will repeat once again. So now we will see next point, that is prime numbers, and then we will go for twins, prime number, co-prime. Let us see further. Okay. So now what is mean by prime numbers? The numbers which comes under one's table. See, the numbers which comes under one's table and itself. Itself means that number only. That number is called as the prime number. Okay, the prime number which comes under one and its own table is called as the prime number. Okay, now if we see prime numbers from 1 to 100, okay, if we count the prime numbers from 1 to 100, there are total, there are total 25 prime numbers. Okay, there are total 25 prime numbers. Okay, see what I am telling you. The number which come under one's table and itself is called as the prime number. If we count the prime numbers, Pratik, you are going so deep. Okay, do not worry this much. It's simple. If we count the prime number from 1 to 100, there are total 25 prime numbers. Okay, few things to remember. Number 2 is only even prime number. What I am telling you, number 2 is only even prime number. Now already even concept is cleared so many times. Prime number means it will come under 2 table and 1 table. Okay, so what I have told you, 2 is even prime number. Okay, and living, see, prime number from 1 to 100, they are 25. Living prime number, those number are left. Living prime number, the numbers which are left, it means that this number comes under table of other numbers also. Leaving prime numbers, the numbers which are left is called as composite number. It is called as a composite number. Okay. Now, if we again see from 1 to 100, 1 to 100, there are 74 composite numbers. How many composite numbers are there? 74. Now see, I'm so many times I'm repeating that from 1 to 100, 1 to 100, 1 to 100. What I was telling? 1 to 100, 25 prime numbers, which comes under the table of itself and 1. Okay. So this 25 plus leaving the prime numbers, the numbers which are left is called as composite number, and there are 74 composite numbers, right? But see this total 5 plus 4, 9, 7 plus 2, 9. It is not 100. What is left? What is left in this? It must be 100. What I'm telling you, from 1 to 100, there are 25 prime numbers and 74. No, 2 it will come under prime number. Samruddhi, 2 will come under. Riddhi, what is answer, beta? 2 is even prime number. This total, what is my question? This total must be 100. What I am telling you, this total must be 100, but it is 25 and 74. Most important rule, number 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. Number 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number, and that's why 99 plus 1, it will make a total of 100. Okay, got understood? See, 25 prime numbers, 74 composite number, and 1 is neither a composite number nor a prime number, and that's why this total will come to 100. Okay, one more rule I want to tell here. We will discuss that rule also. Till twins prime number and co-prime numbers are remaining. If we go from 1 to 10, if we go from 1 to 10, see the numbers properly. If we go from 1 to 10, 5 are even numbers, right? 5 are even numbers. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. And 5 are odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. This concept is clear to you. From 1 to 10, 5 are even number, 5 are odd numbers. If we go in similar manner from 11 to 20, from 21 to 30, from 31 to 40, tell me finally 1 to 100. How many even numbers will be there and how many odd numbers will be there? Okay, answer. Riddhi, Samruddhi, Tanvi, Pratik, Naneshwari. Answer. See, I have told you that from 1 to 10, 1 to 10, there are 5 even numbers and 5 odd numbers. My question is that from 1 to 100, how many even numbers will be there and how many odd numbers will be there? Samruddhi, Tanvi, Naneshwari, Riddhi, Pratik. Answer to my question. Yes, Samruddhi, right? Samruddhi, right? Are you sure? Are you sure your figure is right? What I am telling you? Yes, Samruddhi's answer is right. Yes. Pratik, what is this? 13579. Tell me directly figure. Samruddhi has sent me answer. Tanvi, send answer. Riddhi, send answer. Is Riddhi there in meeting or she left? Naneshwari, I want number. I don't want that how many numbers are there. Naneshwari, right. So there will be exactly, sorry, there will be 50 even numbers and 50 odd numbers which will make together 100. Okay. So it's right. Our 2 points are remaining under the topic, that is twins prime number. Twins prime number. First, time is over. So we will continue this topic tomorrow. Okay. Co-prime number and twins prime number we will continue in tomorrow's lecture. Okay. So for today we'll stop here. Bye.